Hey guys, this video is completely off the cuff. I just decided to make it. I'm going to make a video in a minute that I had planned out a little bit better, but since I'm drinking this wine, I better do a video. I've done two videos on wines that, one Paso Robles wine that was less expensive, and one wine that was quite expensive. So I'm going to do, this is not a Napa Cab, but Beringer, this Knights Valley is near Calistoga, which is very north Napa, but it's technically a Sonoma wine. But if you don't know the personality of Napa Cabernet, this is made in the style that many Napa Cabs are made. So if you're new to wine and you want to experience that, or you've been drinking wine for a long time and you're looking for a wine that's a good deal, we don't always want to spend $50 to $100 on a good bottle of wine. We want to find something that speaks to us in the type of wine we're looking for. If we're looking for like a Napa Cab, even though this is Sonoma, this is $23 and it's not bad. It really gives you that New World vibes if you're looking for something concentrated, or you watch one of my other videos, or you're a regular wine drinker and you want something that's concentrated, oaky, bold, well made. This wine's $23. So we have to keep everything in check as far as what our expectations of how these tannins feel, the mouthfeel, the texture of the wine, and the overall flavor of the wine and the way it's put together. We have to keep our expectations in check for the 23 to maybe $25 out the door on this wine. I think this is a good representation of that area, Sonoma and Napa. And if you're looking for something fruit forward, I wouldn't say this is an incredibly complex wine. There's not 8 different aromas and 8 different flavors and a 5-minute long finish. You've got a couple base aromas: dark fruit, pie, dried fruit, like not necessarily figs, but the richness of what dried fruit smells like. Oak, espresso, which could be from the oak, a little bit of pepper. So fruit forward with oak expressions, vanilla, espresso, and pepper. It's a big wine. If there's some French would consider this, they would say they could have used some restraint. The oak is right there. The fruit is right there. I'd almost say the oak kind of comes in, kind of blasts on that entry. The oak kind of comes in first, and then the fruit. So you might hear people that are more in favor of elegant wines. They might say this wine's overdone, that it's over concentrated or over oaked. So I find out that Beringer doesn't use oak. No, I think they do. I think they spend some time in some oak. So yeah, it's not really complex. It's a $23 wine, but if you like bold, fruit-forward wines, or you want to know what Napa wines taste like, even though this is Sonoma, this is a concentrated, full-bodied, I'm not even looking, but I'd say 14.5 to 15% alcohol, rich, purpley, oaked wine. That is, for a person who likes California wines, good. I enjoy this wine. I'd probably buy a bottle of this once a month. If you're having a barbecue and you have 20 people over and you have to buy 5 bottles of wine, you don't want to spend $100 per bottle. You got some people that like Napa, buy 2 or 3 bottles of this, and I'll do a different video about some more of the budget bottles from Bordeaux. And there's some Bordeaux bottles that are in the $20 to $35 range that express Bordeaux, that are a little bit more elegant. But if you got a bunch of Napa guys or gals that like Austin Hope and they like these kind of hotter weather regions, Appalachians, Lodi, that are wines that are fruit forward, that have those notes from the wood, this is a good wine. So if you've got $24, maybe you're in college, maybe you just don't want to spend $50 every time you buy a bottle of wine like I do, this is something you can enjoy with a steak that's $24. I would say in the last 6 months I've purchased at least 4 bottles of this, and I will probably purchase a bottle of this every month or every other month, or if I have a barbecue or a party, 2 bottles of this, along with some Zinfandel and some other stuff. But I just wanted to do a video on a wine that wasn't expensive. So I actually did an Eberle video. That wine is about $23 as well, and that is a really good representation of Paso. And this is a good representation of southern Sonoma, near I believe Calistoga, I think is where this wine is near. They produce some wines that are big. So anyway, pick this up. Total wine, $23. Your local grocery store may charge $30. If you're out of town and you're at a friend's house and you want a wine that a lot of people there will like, I'd pay $30. $30's fine. I get this at Total Wine for $23, and at the wine shop by my gym, I get this for about $25. But $30's okay. Anyway, thanks for being with me. I'm gonna go ahead and polish off this bottle. You guys have a great night, and I'm going to do some more videos tomorrow. Thanks for being with me.